there's me, sitting at a recruiting session. Cause I don't know what to do with my life. Turns out some McKinsey people are coming to talk to us. And holy cow, I think I would have had more fun counting the pennies in my bank account. They started off by trying to explain what McKinsey did. But all they did was use a bunch of big words.
Machine learning, blockchain, artificial intelligence.
But big words no longer scare me. They say they want to make impactful and valuable contributions to whatever company they're consulting. Except like 10 minutes later, one of the people said, oh yeah, like I know nothing about the electrical business, but what I do is I make things simple for them. Instead of going into the details, I just look at the big box and say, oh, put this red wire, go here, and make it work, or something like that. And I can only imagine the people he's consulting having to sit there and be like, oh wow, that's so insightful. Like, how do you expect like a 22-year-old fresh out of college who probably majored in like liberal arts to go into what, like the electrical industry and tell some VP of some company how to put a red wire somewhere? Like, hello? And what really blew my brain up is that they say they get like 1 day to read some document, but they go into a presentation or some consulting meeting, and if they don't know it, that's okay. Because they'll just say random big words or things that are somewhat related to the article and, I don't know, just make bullshit. So I imagine the requirements for the job are just, number one, being a professional yapper, which, I mean, hire me, hello? And then the other person was talking about beach days. And I quite literally mean they are at the beach with their computer, doing some meetings, and yeah. I can imagine these guys are less useful than half of the Twitter employees, like. Oh, and then sometime later, they started talking about a random walk. And I was like, holy cow, finally something I kind of know something about. But no, it was not math related. It was quite literally, they chuck you down a random path, you do whatever for like 3 years, and then you decide, oh, I'm gonna specialize in something. Like, why don't you get people who actually already want to specialize in something, and then just train them to become better? Not once did they ever mention what they actually did, because I'm starting to think they actually don't do anything. So if you know what these guys actually do all day, please let me know. Oh wait, that's all. Goodbye.